Hey guys, John from the Tossie Station here again. Today I was going to go through and actually do not so much of a reaction video, but maybe like a little breakdown and maybe some of my thoughts on the official Force Awakens trailer that came out a few days ago. I know there's been tons of reaction videos, breakdown videos, everyone talking about it, speculation about who's who, what's going on where. Um, so I know this is really nothing new, but I just want to give my kind of take on it, um, and see what you guys think, and maybe see if anyone agrees or wants to comment back, anything like that. Um, I'm just gonna play through it, maybe pause a couple things, point a couple things out, um, and go from there. So let's check it out. Okay, so here we go with the trailer, which I know everyone's already seen, but let's have a go. So we have Ray, we assume, scavenging in maybe one of the downed Star Destroyers.
Who are you? I'm no one.
Be very interesting to see who that is talking to her or asking the question. Gonna pause it there just for a second. They, seem to focus on her quite a bit in this movie. Hopefully, I'd be pretty excited if they base her to be like the main Jedi or become a Skywalker. Is my thoughts. Um, but just showing her, she's clearly just just a scavenger, laying low, even though she maybe doesn't know that she's laying low at the time, but maybe she was placed there for a reason. Roll Lucasfilm.
I was raised to do one thing. But I've got nothing to fight for.
We see a little bit of Finn back and forth there. He clearly was in the First Order. Looks to be a TIE pilot or was piloting a TIE fighter at some point. I know some of the speculation was that he maybe saw something and he wanted to escape the First Order and stole a TIE fighter. But you can see it kind of crashing down into the planet here. I believe this is Jakku. And from some of the other stills from the what was it? The last video that was released, they showed like the model of how they made the shot and everything. So that's clearly his Tie Fighter or the one that he stole to try and escape. And now we see him here looking over the almost like a Mos Eisley kind of feel to it, where he's looking down at the little town or slash city there. Going right back into what we see as the Star Destroyer.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
So that right there is just awesome.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
See, it's funny seeing Han say that, as because back in the old the trilogy, hokey religions and all this kind of stuff is no use against a good blaster, is what he usually says. And now in this movie, completely changing everything that he thinks and saying everything is true from stuff that he saw and what has happened in the original trilogies, which is pretty awesome. Um, and back in the first shot, when you see Kylo Ren, who everyone keeps saying that is Luke Skywalker, which I really have no idea where people are getting that from. Even though, yeah, he pitched it, and they were talking about it this like 10 years ago with J.J. Abrams at that supper that they were at or whatever. The video's been going around like crazy. Um, I'm not sure if they go to the extent to put in a fake actor playing Kylo Ren just to build up to the point where it was Luke Skywalker. I really don't think that's what's happening. His voice is awesome though, and my kind of speculation is going to be, he's clearly part of that Skywalker lineage somehow. Really obsessed with Darth Vader, trying to carry on his legacy, rule the galaxy. Um, but what else is he talking about? Because as we know, Darth Vader was uh, pretty much kind of turned around by the end of Jedi, where he kills the Emperor, throws him off the pier there, um, and I guess kind of brings the balance back around to the Force. But who knows? Like, what's he actually talking about? What's he think that Darth Vader was trying to do? Does he realize that he was turned into a good guy by the end of it, and so on and so on? Couple of awesome, really awesome shots of the Falcon going through the Star Destroyer graveyard by the looks of it, with the TIE fighters chasing him. And then coming up here, we just have the awesome shot of the hyperspace.
The dark side. A Jedi. Get real.
The Force. It's calling to you. Just let it in.
What a trailer, man! Like, geez, like a couple people that I know, and going on about how it's gonna suck and all this kind of stuff, and it's like I don't know what you're talking about, man. Movie looks fucking incredible. Um, and then with a couple of shots, I'm gonna try to edit a couple pictures in here. It's the first time I'm kind of doing one of these videos where we see Kylo Ren standing out in the rain with the other group of guys there. It almost looks like that there's like a Mandalorian style figure standing to the left, um, and everyone would just kind of automatically assume, yeah, that's Boba Fett. But who knows? We don't even know if he's guaranteed to be in the film or not. It would be unreal if he was. And then just the overall look of the whole movie is incredible. It looks wicked. And then we see a little hint of Carrie Fisher in there as Leia being really upset, hugging Han as it looks. And then like for Daisy Ridley, with her, she looks really intense in those. She's crying over some body, or what they say. It kind of seems like a body, but who is it, right? Do we have any idea who that might be? Everyone kept saying, "Oh, it looks like there's fur there. It could be Chewbacca." I think it's going to be one or the other. It's going to be Chewbacca or Han. I don't know. It kind of looks like you can see like a jacket in there at the same time. So, but then Finn is wearing the same type of jacket, so who knows? I know Harrison Ford, had pitched Han Solo dying, I believe in the second movie and in the third movie. So what would stop him from pitching it in this movie too? And it would be a crazy shock, kind of, would drive everyone crazy and, make everyone upset. But it's just kind of one of those things that you might need in this movie to kind of kickstart and restart this franchise after those horrible prequels. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. But, yeah, my overall take on this is it's going to be amazing. I really want, from what it looks like with these new actors and stuff, everyone looks legit. Everyone seems, pretty into it. Kind of babble over my words here because everything that I've watched, and I've watched tons of reaction videos, and just people talking about it, and everyone's just like watching it, and then the breakdowns kind of come later. But I'm going to kind of just leave it there. I'm going to do some more editing with this, and like I said, sorry for babbling on here, but try to insert some more pictures. And there's a couple other little tidbits that you wouldn't see unless you were really looking for them in the trailer there. I'm going to try to point some of those out. So predictions, I think that Rey and Kylo Ren are going to turn out to do some kind of story of being the Solo twins. Of course, having Skywalker blood in them, and that's why Kylo is so obsessed with Darth Vader. And then Daisy Ridley playing Rey, who knows if that's her real name anyways, is going to go down, kind of start the path, like become Jedi, training. And even Finn, too. Finn is definitely, who knows if he's actually a Force user or if he's Force sensitive, but he's going to start to kind of down the same path as well. Chewie or Han may get killed in this movie. I think it's going to be one of the two. it can be equally upsetting no matter what. So, um, and then we haven't seen Luke at all. I think that from what I've read on certain plots and synopsis pages and stuff like that, they might be leaving him for like right towards the end of the film. Give you kind of a bit of a taste of him as we move into episode 8, which would be a huge, huge thing, and gonna drive everybody crazy. But I think that's kind of where they're gonna leave off. But with the trailer, it gives you so much, but yet you have no idea what's going on. We don't know a ton of backstories, all this kind of stuff. So, as for people who are complaining about J.J. Abrams and stuff like that, man, they did it pretty spot on. We're not going to get much else until December. Tickets booked. Can't wait. December 17th, 7 o'clock. I will be there, and it's going to be unreal. So, hope you like this video. Maybe try to do a couple more before the actual movie comes out. And leave comments down below. If you have any thoughts or even concerns of your own, if you're thinking maybe the same thing, let me know. And we'll go from there. All right, thanks for watching.